Well, the Eastern Illinois men's basketball team has been below 500 for most of the season, but the Panthers made it up in their conference games early. But now, after dropping back-to-back Ohio Valley Conference contests, Eastern needs to get back on track against Murray State. Saturday's game against the Racers is the second meeting between those two teams, with Murray State grabbing a narrow victory in Charleston a month ago. The Panthers are coming off a close loss at Lance Arena on Thursday, playing without 5 of their players due to violations of team rules. Eastern still has Sherman Blandford, though, who leads the Panthers in scoring, rebounding, and field goal percentage this season. He will look to establish himself early in the painted area, and this game starts at 7:30 from Murray, Kentucky. While a blanket of white snow covers the ground outside tonight, a sea of orange will cover the seats inside the State Farm Center tomorrow night. Illinois hosts Ohio State in a matchup of two teams needing wins in the Big Ten Conference down the stretch. Both squads are coming off losses, with Nebraska defeating Illinois and Michigan topping the Buckeyes their last time out. If the season ended today, the Illini would finish dead last in the Big Ten, currently at 3-9 in conference play. They will get their chance to rewrite that script on Saturday. This starts at 7 from Champaign. Now to Chicago, where the Bulls' Jimmy Butler and the Nets' Joe Johnson exchanged pleasantries in the third quarter of Thursday's game. Take another look as Johnson gave Butler a friendly poke in the forehead, and both were assessed technical fouls. The Bulls pull away from there, eventually winning this one 92-76. The victory puts Chicago 2 games above 500 and drops Brooklyn to 24-27 on the season. Many college baseball teams open their season in the southern states to avoid the cold, so Eastern will look to open the season red hot with a win against the number 14 Ragin' Cajuns. The Panthers return 2 starting pitchers that missed all of last year with injuries. Chris Slosnick and Troy Barton enter Eastern's rotation in the 3rd and 4th spots respectively, and Barton posted a .320 ERA in his last full season out there. First pitch of that game against Louisiana Lafayette is tonight. At 6, It's been an up and down season for this area tennis team, but a win this weekend would put them over the 500 mark for the first time this year. The Eastern Illinois University men's tennis team travels to Ohio this weekend to serve it up against the University of Dayton. Coming off a 9-0 win over St. Francis last weekend, the Panthers look to pounce on the struggling Flyers, who are 1-4 this season. At 2-2, the Panthers had a difficult non-conference schedule so far, including losses against Michigan State and Ball State. Senior Kevin Bauman and head coach Eric Stark say that the Panthers have the keys to success this weekend against the Flyers.
Keep positive energy, keep positive attitude, and really we just got to go out there, have some fun, and really believe in each other. Because usually whenever we're working as a team, even though it's a single sport, double sport, when we're putting the energy out on the court and working as a team, we're going to get the W.
I look for us to win most of the doubles points that we play. One of our goals for this year is to win every single doubles point in the OVC. So I think we have one of the strongest doubles teams in our conference.
Play between the Panthers and Flyers begins Sunday afternoon at 1. And finally, on this Valentine's Day edition of Sports Watch, both the men's and women's cross-country teams for Eastern Illinois earned all academic honors. And Chicago native Jason Brown finishes 9th in the men's figure skating competition. And Team USA adds a silver medal courtesy of Noelle Pikus Pace in the women's skeleton competition. Savannah, Braden, back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Nick. Well, it's another snowy start to the weekend. Skywatch local forecaster Jessica Dixon returns next to recap your weekend forecast in Charleston, Paris, Effingham, and all the area next.
But first, without all this snow, one Illinois man wouldn't have been able to wish his sweetie a happy Valentine's Day. Thanks for watching. This is News Watch on WEIU. And for more news and weather, be sure to log on to our website at weiu.net.
There you'll find real-time forecasts and the news video of the day.
Tune in again at 7:30 for an all-new episode of Heartland Highways, and later at 10 for a re-airing of our special candidate forum.
Have a good weekend and a good Valentine's Day, and make sure to join us again on Monday on the area's only local newscast on PBS.